just gotta love Music Wednesdays. Oh my goodness, guys, a 2-hour cruise with your favorite TV people, your favorite TV buddies, your favorite TV friends, whatever you want to call it. Honestly, guys, what could be better? Tell me.
Not only do you see our lovely faces, guys, but we would also be bringing you a solid show packed with all the stuff that you love. Can your faves ever?
Nope.
I don't think so, too.
I don't think so either.
Well, okay, let's be humble. Okay. Welcome to the show, guys. We love you. Thank you for staying tuned. It's your girl, Ariyiike with the dimples. Very humble sweetheart of yours.
Oh, all right, guys. My name is Foladele. Welcome aboard. Let's get into it already, guys. As always, we'll begin with today's entertainment stories. So if you don't know what's been going on, well, don't worry, because we got you covered. Then we'll take some celebrity birthday shout-outs, and then rewind and Woman Crush Wednesday.
Okay, Foladele will be in charge of bringing you today's sweet real dose. Then we'll take a look at 5 albums delayed due to the coronavirus on Daily Top 5. Later on, we'll chew it up, bring you the news recap, and then wrap up the show in grand style with our weekly Esplash Top 10 Countdown.
I'm so excited because there's a song making a brand new entry on the countdown, guys. So best believe we are looking forward to that. Yo, the show has begun already, so we'll see you in a bit, all right?
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Hey. Absolute jam right there by Oxlate. PH Boy
like
repping. Yeah, repping.
Really like
titled You, such a jam. Like, radio has played the heck out of that song, and I love it.
This is my first time I'm hearing it, but I really, really love it already. So, welcome to the new playlist.
We're in trouble. Welcome,
guys, welcome.
All right, guys, welcome back to the show. And it is now time for the entertainment news, so let's get right into it. We'll begin with something in Shadeville, okay? So Juliet Ibrahim, Shade's ex-boyfriend, Ghanaian actress Juliet Ibrahim has put her ex on blast again, and she did this via her Instagram page, where she put up a picture of herself with the caption, "My mood when I realized that your only claim to fame was dating me. Hashtag Juliet Ibrahim TV, hashtag ugly truth, hashtag stay safe, hashtag stay home, hashtag happy place, hashtag a toast to life, hashtag just saying, hashtag isolated quotes, hashtag move on bruv, and hashtag it's still already." If you would recall, Juliet Ibrahim dated Nigerian rapper Iceberg Slim between 2017 and 2018 until things took a different turn after it was revealed that the rapper cheated on the actress. All right, so... All right, guys, before we talk about this, we'll come back to talk about this after this commercial break. Let's just go. We'll be back.
I just love it so much. It was a good comeback for me from Karaoke.
Oh, yeah, it was for you?
Yeah, for me.
Okay, do you think for him in general?
I think so. Quite a number of people like it, but I feel like if he just has a follow-up jam, then yeah, we'll definitely...
the pressure to be an artist in this Nigeria. All right, anyway, so before we went on that break, we were talking about Juliet Ibrahim, who is shading one of her exes, because we don't know which particular one, but she's saying your only claim to fame was that you dated me. But
which ex did she date?
I mean,
it's close to...
Well, the ex that... So I think her most recent ex that we know about is Iceberg Slim, the rapper. And they've had like so much back and forth in the media and all that. And in the comment section, people also assumed that it was Iceberg Slim, because so some of our industry friends were like, oh, the tea. Oh, I need some money for this tea. And then there were a couple of, I think, just followers who were like, we knew Iceberg Slim since Tribe Records days, I beg. Someone else was like, if you don't know Iceberg Slim, you don't know hip hop. Blah, blah, blah. So they were trying to say that if it's Iceberg Slim you're talking about, so please, we knew him even away from you.
Let's
like we
calm down, people. If she was talking about Iceberg Slim, yes, we knew Iceberg Slim, but did we really?
No, I'm not gonna sit here, Ariyiike, and allow you try to say that people know Iceberg Slim because of Juliet Ibrahim.
No, I'm not saying...
That is false.
No. That is... No, but you can't generalize.
That is highly false.
You can't generalize, because I know quite a number of people that I was like, oh, that's person Juliet Ibrahim. And they're like, who is that? I'm like, Iceberg Slim. They don't know him. So, yeah, there are a number of people that actually, that happened to them. They didn't know him until, oh, who is that guy dating Juliet Ibrahim? Oh, he's a rapper. Oh, this. And then, thankfully, he did Oluwa, because before that time, he wasn't really dropping music as such.
So to be fair, we can go back and forth about this, but we won't even do that because we can't say for sure who she's talking about. However, what I would say is I'm kind of over it. I'm over the, you know, if it's Iceberg Slim or it's not Iceberg Slim, if it's Juliet Ibrahim with Iceberg Slim or not. Like, I'm over them going back and forth about the relationship. You've talked about how he cheated. You've talked about how, you know, he's also come out to apologize. You've called yourselves lion. You've called yourselves animal names. Like, we're done. It's okay.
And I think that's what she was trying to say, like, because one of the hashtags said it's still already or something.
Yes, exactly.
Very recently, he still came out to say something about the relationship. And, you know, I remember saying that, look, bro, move on. Like, stop this back and forth. Just move on. So if she's talking to him, then I think that part, you should just take that part. And
they need to just
drop it. It's okay. People date each other and they just don't work out. And they can be friends. Like, it's not always a hard this thing. I'm friends with my exes, so I don't know how you people feel about it, but that's just what life is. They've been in your life before, so respect them, at least. Come on. Okay, while they are sorting out their drama, we'll move on to the foreign scene. Eminem celebrates 12 years of sobriety. Now, American rap icon Eminem is celebrating a huge milestone in his life as he is celebrating 12 years of sobriety after struggling with drugs and alcohol. Now, Eminem took to his Instagram page to show off his pin, which holds the message, one day at a time, and also unity, service, and recovery. The picture was captioned, clean dozen in the Brooks, I'm not afraid. Eminem is not a stranger to sharing his struggles and past drug addiction through his music, with album titles such as Relapse, Recovery, and Revival. I saw this yesterday and I was like, oh,
so
this is
excited.
I'm like, oh my God, not like I'm a huge Eminem fan, but just to see that people can actually go this far, you know, in terms of, you know, getting over drugs and alcohol, I'm like, okay, this is really, really good. This is really good, and I'm really happy for him. That's what I can say.
And just as you said, he's actually been very vocal about his struggles with addiction in the past. And obviously, from what we gather, addiction is not something that's an easy thing to fight and to tackle. And so to be able to do it for 12 years clean, like, people celebrate like a year. People celebrate 2 years. To be able to have gone that far, like clean, like he said, clean doesn't. Honestly, well done, nice one. And we wish you 12 more and 30 more and 40 more. Yeah,
in fact, 100 more.
Yeah, keep going.
Congratulations, Eminem. Yes, it's really my
gosh, this one has come.
Okay, moving on to the next story. Dagreen's 10th year remembrance. Now, it's been 10 years since Nigerian rapper Dagreen passed on this very day back then in 2010. Take a look as Entertainment Splash joins the rest of the nation in celebrating his life and legacy.
Born October 1987, Oladapo Olaiton Olaonipeku, better known as Dagreen, was an award-winning Nigerian rapper from Ogun State, Nigeria, whose style of rap incorporated Yoruba, English, and Pidgin English, for which he gained prominence before his tragic death on the 22nd of April 2010. Dagreen left a legacy that continues to make him a celebrated talent, as he was a famous Nigerian hip-hop artist, songwriter, singer, amongst his many other talents. If you would recall, his album CEO, Chief Executive Omota, which had singles like Pompoko and Kondo, won awards in 2010 for Best Rap Album. This solidified his place in the music industry and earned him praise for contributing greatly to the popularity of indigenous rap. Dagreen, who worked with other Nigerian artists and producers such as M.I., Terry G, Code, Nice, Omaumi, So Sick, Dr. Frabs, Shayman, and others, sang songs that touched upon ethnicity, pride, and hustle. 10 years have passed since that dark day we lost an incredibly talented musician. But he continues to live in the hearts of family, friends, and devoted fans.
Oh my goodness, I cannot just believe that it's been 10 years. It was just like yesterday. I remember that morning when I was going to jam lesson, when my mommy was still saying, you are made to writing jam once, you are writing twice. And I just heard the news and I was like, what's going on? I called my best friend at the time. I'm like, yo, Taufik, what's going on? And we walked from Pakpajao to Idioro, like a bit after where the accident happened. And I was like, oh my goodness. I remember that 3 days before that time, it was still aloof, and I saw the car. I even took a picture. I posed with the car. I posted it on Facebook. That was with Dagreen's car. So I'm just like, I just can't believe it. Dagreen was, I really loved him. You would have thought it was my boyfriend or something else. Like, I really, really loved Dagreen a whole lot. What I think
is so interesting is that so many people have similar stories. Like, a lot of us, like, just sitting here watching the videos play, a lot of us were talking about what we were doing when we heard, and it was just so sad. Like, he came at a time, like, he came to industry at a time where there was a void for that. Like, it was so refreshing. I mean, yes, a lot of Ajasa had started the whole Yoruba rap thing, but that green brought a freshness. He brought, like, he wasn't even trying to be, I wasn't trying to be like cool or anything, or, you know, or touch with it. He brought that rugged hustle spirit vibe to the whole thing.
Way.
Yeah, exactly. It
reminds me a lot of Ja Rule, and I think that yes, I've always loved Ja Rule as well, and which was why I transferred all that love to that grade, because I'm like, okay, so there's someone close now, like the proximity is not that far again. So, but then when we lost him, I was like, okay, where do I put this now? Okay, let me just take it back to where I took it out from. But Da Green is, as we all say, is evergreen. Like, his legacy lives on. We love him. I remember that, you know, when we're talking about artists in the last last decade, and some people were like, oh no, we should have mentioned Da Green because he kind of changed the music scene as well. But I mean, I don't know what to say. We love you. Continue to rest in peace.
Da Green, continue to rest in peace. We miss you and we love you. Is there any
other artist, God forbid, that could get this kind of tribute again? God forbid.
Look, I don't know. Let's just not even.
Okay, well, Da Green, we love you. Continue to rest in peace. Yeah. I love you personally. I really do. All right, guys, we'll take a break now and we'll be back for more of the show. Stay here with us. Woo! Hey. Johnny Drew.
Chinkoekun, calling, and I think you were saying that you still haven't been able to marry the
feature, like, the collaboration. My brain is not taking it.
I like the song. I like
it, but my brain is still not just taking it.
Fair enough. All right, guys, it is time for celebrity birthday shout outs. Hey. Yes, all right, guys. First up is Amber Heard. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, she's an American actress and model. Her acting career kicked off with minor roles in television and film before proceeding to bigger roles in films such as Never Back Down, Pineapple Express, Zombieland, Magic Mike XXL, and Aquaman, yes, very recently. And she's 34 today. I didn't really like Aquaman, but you loved it, yeah?
I love her.
I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but I was just like...
And that was what made me go and check her out, and I'm like, you know, I have a thing for eyes. I don't know why. I don't know why. So I just saw it and I was like, I like her eyes.
She has stunning eyes, yes, I agree.
Oh my God, she's so cute.
And of course, she has the whole messy divorce thing going on with Johnny Depp
today's
right now.
our birthday.
Yeah, honestly, let's just keep
Let's not remind the world.
I agree. She's 34 today. All right, guys, up next on our list of celebrity celebrants, Jack Nicholson is 83 today. Wow.
Wow.
Such a veteran man. He's an American actor and filmmaker whose career has spanned more than 60 years. Yes, he's known for his versatility as an actor. Some of his popular roles include those in films such as Batman of 1989, A Few Good Men, Anger Management, Something's Got to Give, and The Departed, just to mention a few. But yeah, one thing I like about him is you'd see him in a comedy, you'd see him in a crime drama, you'd see him like doing some old time,
That's what I really love, because he's the one that makes me push this whole an actor is an actor thing. Because you know how people are like, oh, I can never see Mr. Bean in like in a serious place or playing a role that Danielle Glover was playing or something like that. But with him, it's like he's consistent. The way he kills it with comedy movies is the same way he's gonna kill it if it were to be like an antagonist or something.
Exactly.
So like I love him for that.
I agree completely, and he's 83 today. Amazing stuff. Yeah. All right, guys. Next up on our list, Jeffrey Dean Morgan is 54 today. Hey. Yes, the American actor is probably best known more for his roles in television. He has series like Supernatural, Grey's Anatomy, The Good Wife, and Walking Dead to his credit. Yes, this guy, he's done some stuff in film, but I think what he's done in TV, is what he's definitely...
Especially in Grey's Anatomy, and the grey bed. So you can just put it together.
Yeah.
Did you get that? But you didn't. Okay, cool.
What the grey bed? Is that what you said?
Grey beds and Grey Anatomy, so grey. Don't be weak. Keep it moving.
Right, guys, next on our list of sane celebrants, yes, John Michelobi is 33 today. Hey, Michelobi. Sorry, I'm done. All right, he's a Nigerian professional footballer who plays as a defensive midfielder. And of course, a lot of people probably know him more for his career with Chelsea. Yes, we like him. We like him.
Happy birthday. I really liked you and loved you until you went to go and join Chelsea, because I stand against everyone that is in Chelsea.
How many do you even watch football?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
and I really
now.
don't like Chelsea.
Okay, all right, sorry.
And
Okay, I'm
OJ
sorry
with
for
Chelsea
you.
too.
All right, next on our list of celebrants, so Machine Gun Kelly is 30 today. Hey. Yes, he's an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and actor. And you might also remember him for doing the Eminem diss the other time.
Oh, this in Eminem?
Girl, trouble.
Are you okay? Just in case Daniel's voice, are you okay? But happy birthday, Sha. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, MGK. All right, guys, up next on our list, we have here in Nigeria, Omani Oboli. She's 42 today.
Ooh, pretty.
I like that picture. She's a Nigerian actress and filmmaker with acting, directing, producing roles in films such as The Figurine, Anchor Baby, Being Mrs. Elliot, The First Lady, Wives on Strike, and others. Yes, so she's either acted or produced or directed. Or both.
I really love Omani Oboli and how she's just, she's not aging at all. Yeah. I saw a TikTok video of her and her son, and I'm like, sorry, mother and son, sorry. She's so gorgeous. Happy birthday.
She is. I agree with that.
Birthday.
Alrighty, I think this is our final celebrant for today, Sherry Shepherd, and she's 53 today.
Ooh. Happy birthday. Happy Sherry.
She's an American actress, comedian, author, and award-winning television personality. You might remember her as a co-host on The View or from roles in TV shows such as Everybody Loves Raymond, The Jamie Foxx Show, and How I Met Your Mother. Yeah.
Met Your Mother.
She has tried on TV, definitely. I like her. She's really cool. Yeah. And her weight loss is inspiring. Happy birthday, Sherry Shepherd.
Happy birthday, Sherry Shepherd. I think that in this period, if you want to lose weight, follow her. She will inspire you.
Yeah.
Stop eating, okay? Happy birthday to all of you guys celebrating today. We're sending you love, light, peace, joy, hope, happiness, and a kiss from me to you. Rehearsal. Okay, catch it. Like that. All right, guys. Up next, a rewind and Woman Crush Wednesday. Take a look.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1991, Johnny Carson announces he'll retire next year from The Tonight Show. And in 1998, Garth Brooks, Trisha Yearwood, and George Strait win at the 33rd Academy of Country Music Awards. In 2012, still on this day, TV political comedy VIP, created by Armando Iannucci, starring Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Anna Chlumsky, premieres on HBO. And that's it on Rewind.
It's Woman Crush Wednesday, and today we are crushing on beautiful, talented Diana Ross. Diana is an American singer, actress, and record producer who rose to fame as the lead singer of the vocal group The Supremes, who during the 1960s became Motown's most successful act and are the best charting female group in US history, as well as one of the world's best-selling girl groups of all time. Following her departure from The Supremes in 1970, Ross released her eponymous debut solo album that same year, featuring the #1 pop hit, Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Diana continued a successful solo career through the 1970s, and her 1980 album produced another #1 single, Upside Down, as well as the international hit I'm Coming Out. Her final single with Motown during her initial run with the company achieved her 6th and final US #1 pop hit, the duet Endless Love, featuring Lionel Richie, whose solo career was launched with its success. Ross has also ventured into acting with a Golden Globe Award-winning and Academy Award-nominated performance in the film Lady Sings the Blues. She recorded its soundtrack, which became a #1 hit, and also starred in 2 other feature films, Mahogany and The Wiz, later acting in the television films Out of Darkness, for which she also was nominated for a Golden Globe Award and double platinum. In 1976, Ross was named the Female Entertainer of the Century by Billboard magazine, and in 1993, the Guinness Book of World Records declared her the most successful female music artist in history due to her success in the United States and United Kingdom for having more hits than any female artist in the charts with a career total of 70 hit singles. Ross was a recipient of the Kennedy Center Honors in 2007, the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2012, and the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2016. Don't you just love our woman crush? Now here are 5 things you don't know about our woman crush, Diana Ross.
No matter how far, just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. On that you can depend and never worry.
Ross is also one of the few recording artists to have 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, one as a solo artist and the other as a member of the Supremes. In Billboard magazine's Greatest of All Time Hot 100 Artists chart, she ranked 16th as the lead singer of the Supremes and 26th as a solo artist. Diana Ross ranks amongst the top 5 artists of the rock era. I'm talking 1955 to date on the Billboard Hot 100. Now, did you know that Diana worked as a secretary for Motown Records before she was signed with them as a singer? I bet you didn't. Ross' first ambitions were not to become a performer. In fact, she had wanted to become a fashion designer. All this and more are why we love the talented, resourceful Diana Ross, and that's why she is our woman crush today.
Diana Ross.
Yeah,
Karaoke
Diana
song.
Ross, fierce, hot woman.
Yes, Lord. Karaoke, there's no time you go for. Somebody will shall perform that song.
Ariyiike, you are not a Ross. Please refrain from doing such things in the future. Thank you.
Wow.
All right, guys, it's now time for our daily dose of laughs and maybe a little savagery on Tweetville. Are you ready?
Already begun.
Are you ready?
I don't know. I'm not
Are you
talking to
pouting? Are you pouting?
I'm not talking to you.
All right, let's do this.
And I like it, like it.
All right, so this guy boldly put a picture up on Instagram, on Twitter rather. The landlord he's called, and he captioned it. Someone said I look like at Adekunle Gold. Is this true? And Adekunle Gold replied, "You mean my own Adekunle Gold?
Do you mean myself?
You mean myself?
Do you mean me? Are you mistaking me for somebody else? Maybe it's wrong down though.
Oh
You
my
go
God.
and put.
Adekunle Gold is savage on Twitter.
On
like
Twitter.
He kills me on Twitter, but this took like
I think it's a family thing. He and his
him
wife.
and
And
yeah.
sometimes they do it with each other
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like, I think Begiri is messed up or something like that. It's like, no, I don't think so. Don't talk to me like that, oh. I have your type at all.
So funny. All right, next
Oh
one.
my goodness, Adekunle Gold do not kill me.
So Junior's joke, and this is a picture of
Olamide talking to
exactly.
someone.
Olamide talking to someone I can't really see well, and so
Junior's
this
Joker.
person, Junior's Joker, tweeted, "Imagine bank deduct 5,000 naira in your account and tells you it was deducted as your donation to fight coronavirus."
Well, this is Olamide trying to do a little bit of investigation because me, I'm going to investigate.
And calculation.
So, see, my guy, all of us will become EFCC Loki. Like, we will be pursuing that money. Where is it going? Who are they sending it to? You will forget that it's 5K. You'll be finding out how have they spent it. Please, there are 10,000 people around Kaduna that have not eaten. It's not your 5K. See,
Space in this finished me is
like, wait till you talk.
as in, I didn't really follow it.
Like, as in, you don't talk, say,
Next one.
say waiting. My guy, we go investigate together.
Alright, so Didi Wilfred, I enjoyed seeing this one, and he tweeted, "Please, who is Beans' first wife? Because I see beans with Gary, beans with pap, beans with bread, beans with plantain, beans with yam. I just want to know. I'm curious.
Just
Who
curious.
is Beans' first wife?"
Beans is bread though. Ha! You bread, beans, pẹ̀lú maybe zobo or something. You will sleep till tomorrow. Ha!
Right.
Bread
so
and beans.
I think
Bread agege, don't go and be deceiving yourself doing sliced bread though.
I think
Nobody care.
I think bread and beans and plantain, they're like
Plantain is Boropo's job. Plantain is from rice family now.
fighting for the position. I care.
No.
Who fight this one?
Gari is another level. You put the gari inside the beans, you put sugar, you
Is it the one that you put
now
Gary on top of the beans, Abi?
Yes.
Mad.
Then you now use it to drink. My guy.
Mad.
My guy.
All right. Do we have one more?
Please.
I think that's it. Yes, that is it, guys. That's all we can
No, we
take.
have one more.
We do? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay.
excited. Oh my God.
All right, so this is a letter from what would seem like a frustrated parent, a frustrated mom. And she goes, I think she put it on the fridge or something, and she's like, my lovely children, please, if you love mommy and you don't want her to die now or run away from home, please, for God's sake, don't scatter or dirty the house, please. Help me read to Caleb and beg him. Thank you for
My
your wonderful thank you, my wonderful children. God bless you. Your parents have been passing out this period. Like, I feel so bad for them because you're used to finding a system that works where you go to work and then maybe put them in the crash or leave them with a relative.
Now you are with them. There's nowhere to run to. You can't even go out. If you go out, soldier will catch you.
Guys, I'm done. I think that's it, yes. That's all we can take on Sweetville. And of course, on the first half of the show. But there's so much more in the second half. And of course, there's a countdown coming. So you better stay tuned, right? See you at 1, baby.
Hey. I said something moving like macaroni body. All right, guys. Welcome back to the second half of the show.
Who is this?
Kathy and macaroni, baby. Now it's time to cheer it up. Angry Birds. One of us is going to rant about what's presently bugging her. Bed bug.
I just want to rant about the person beside me who thinks she was really like macaroni. Like, what the heck?
Wow.
All right, no, I'm joking. It's not you.
Vera.
How do I do this one now?
Take a deep breath, first of all.
I don't know, is it a rant or just a question? It's not judgment. Before people say that, who am I? Okay, so basically I want to talk about the Instagram live culture, which, you know, we've been enjoying some really good content off of that. But I want to specifically talk about the After Dark one, the one where girls are twerking and we've seen one Nigerian celebrity, we've seen a couple of them, but I remember one off the top of my head who, you know, encourages them. So they encourage them with money. I'm going to give you money if you know,
Twerk
do that,
something.
yeah. And they encourage you to use oil. That's how the oil has been trending, but that's for another day, guys. So I'm just curious as to whether when you look back, because so a lot of people have talked about this, about the fact that right now they say there are palliatives put in place to help us cope with this, but people aren't seeing money. People aren't, you know, people are hungry at home. You want us to stay home, but how do we cope? So I understand that argument completely. However, I'm just wondering the lengths we would go to get money, and it just makes me wonder a bit like, is this something you're going to be proud of if you look back in a few, let me not even say years, in a few months, because a lot of times when you're deep in something, you can't really see the way out, but when you eventually come out of it and you look back, you're like,
I shouldn't have
better
done this.
judgment. Should I have? So I'm just wondering if it's something you can cope with, then okay, maybe, yeah. No. But if it's something that you look back and you won't be proud of, then maybe it might be worth thinking back. Some of them just come like, some would practically be naked and just shake, and then when they, but you also want to, I don't want it to be one-sided and just tackle the people who are, you know, shaking body. I want to also talk about the people who are encouraging them to do that. If you want to give people money, are there other ways that aren't maybe demeaning or degrading to consider? Why do I have to like work in that way for it? Why can't I task me with like some brain work? Put out a quiz. Let me try and do that. So I'm just thinking out loud and wondering. That's my rant.
It just goes to show how, I mean, really messed up this generation is and how messed up things are. Like it's like a wake-up call for all those, like for all of us rather, because you know, I saw a tweet where someone was attacking just the people, encouraging them, and I'm like, it's a two-way thing. I can go on my live and say, oh, I want people to do this, but if people are actually morally upright, they would not do it. You would even, at the end of the day, feel stupid to have, you know, called for something like that. But the fact that they're giving it out and people are giving it back, so it's a two-way thing. So I would say for the artist and whoever it is that is in charge of this or doing this, I think you should take a step back, because it actually doesn't even make you look good as well. It's not just about those that are coming on to twerk or whatever it is. It's also not giving you a good look. I wouldn't be a brand officer or something, senior brand manager or whatever, and think that I want to endorse you for my brand or something. However,
the comment section, there are people who live for this content. So it makes you wonder, there is a demand. That's
what
why
I'm saying. That
supplying.
it goes to show how really messed up things are. Like that's the only thing, because it's just that where people are thinking about, hey, are we coming out of this? Are we not? What's the way forward? What are we going to do? All you guys are thinking about is raunchy stuff. Like I can't relate, and I'm worried because the women are the ones that will actually suffer at the end of the day. Like
it's always us.
It's always us. It falls back to us at the end of the day. How would you feel if 2 years later, 3 years later, 10 years later, maybe 20 years later, the internet never forgets. You want to say something, and people will call you a hypocrite, forgetting that, yeah, you can be against something, you know, it can be something this time, and you can be against it later. It's growth, but people will call you a hypocrite and drag you in the mud. So like do things and think of tomorrow. Don't just be impulsive. Think of tomorrow.
Amen, sister.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Enough ranting for today. Now, in case you missed it earlier, here's what we talked about in the news today. Yes, Juliet Ibrahim shades her ex-boyfriend. Also, we told you Eminem celebrates 12 years of sobriety. And finally, we celebrated 10th year anniversary of Da Green. Yes. We love you. We miss you. Continue to rest in peace. All right, guys, hit us up on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at TVC Connect with the popular hashtag Esplash on TVC. And let us know which songs you're feeling at the moment. We'll be back with this week's countdown of the hottest songs. Oh, yeah. Stay here with us. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean to say? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Some people be hating on my macaroni skills, but I'm still giving it. What Jay, Auntie Maya right there. Okay, thanks. All right, guys, welcome back to the show, and it is now time for the Esplash Top 10 Countdown. Are you trying to get me back? That's why I'm not participating in this vibe right now. All right, guys, let's just get right into it, shall we? Yes. Alrighty. I'm ready. Okay, so we talked about a brand new entry earlier, and well, the brand new entry is at number 10 this week, and it is Oxlate making an entrance into our top 10 countdown, guys, with his jam, absolute jam titled Away. Oh my goodness, Ariyiike. So, I kept hearing this song on radio, and I'm like, who is this? And then I was like, wait, this voice. So I then Shazammed it, and it was Oxlate. Did you think it was Fireboy at some point? No, I didn't. When you were yet to figure it out? I didn't. Okay. I just wondered. I feel like Oxlate and Fireboy, they sound alike. No, I don't agree. And I didn't think so. I don't agree. But wait, now. Anyway, so, I think I was talking to OJ about it, and then he was like, go and even listen to the EP, his Oxygen EP, which this song is on. And it's so nice. It's actually Oxygen. Yeah, it really is, eh? And I remember when he came here on the show and he was talking about, apart from talking about his relationship with Fireboy, I think he talked about how they predicted that things would begin to align. Yeah. And it happened, you know, early for Fireboy. Yeah. And of course, it's happening for him Oxlate. Well. And I'm really curious to see where, you know, his career goes in the next few months, really. Yes. All right, guys, at number 10 this week, Oxlate, the man of the moment with Away. Let's check it out. Away. Hey, Oxlate right there with Away, and it's his birthday as well. He's 23 today. Happy birthday! Give me anything Oxlate in magic. Okay. All right, guys, a number 9 spot this week on the top 10 countdown. What we got, baby? Tell us. Top 10 countdown. Now, this was a brand new entry last week. Okay. Did you guess right? Did you guess? Let me guess. Is he? You were spoiling. Don't go. Right, guys, this was brand new entry. It was a brand new entry last week. That was number 10 spot. Now it's moving up 1 spot to take up the number 9 spot on the countdown this week. And this is Files featuring Miss Banks with Bob Daddy. Yeah, we love this. We love this song. Before the video even dropped, I felt like there was a video for some weird dream. Maybe because of the fact that the challenge was just crazy on social media. Yeah. And I'm like, if I hear anything, but I will break my phone right now. I will even block you on Instagram. But then, you know, interestingly, some people did something really interesting this week, and it just went the wrong way for them. So like some custom officers, pretty ladies, and, you know, we saw the videos and I didn't think anything much of it because so many other people outside the country did the same, soldiers, you know, doctors and stuff. So what do you think? I mean, we saw the letter that, you know, they got, the query. Yeah. So a lot of noise has been, what I like is that the fact that social media has made us, I mean, obviously we've been really active on social media, but right now, like, all you do is social media. So that means that any issue gets, like, talked about and all that. And so that's really helped with the ladies, because a lot of people have been pushing it around, sending it to lawyers, like, what's up, what can we do about this? And I feel like, you know, things are going on in the background, in the back burner. But I should say, though, I feel like I didn't quite agree. However, I think they have a code that's the ladies did break. So what people are clamoring for is that should there even be a rule like that? Not so much did they break because according to your rules, they broke the rule in terms of having their uniforms involved in that. But should this rule even exist? And that's the issue that a lot of people are wondering about. But, you know, yeah.
I just felt like it made them look good. I didn't think it made them look in the bad, because we're used to, custom officers, all those old people that all they know is just bribe them. But they just made them look like, we're hippie too. We have some, I didn't even think they were like hippie girls like that in the custom, in Nigerian customs. So I felt like it was a good look, but well,
they didn't agree with you.
They didn't agree with us. Alas, they didn't agree with us. But Faz is still here with Miss Bams and is doing what? Bop Daddy. He's our Bop Daddy.
Yeah, comment tu t'appelles? J'ai eu des fiers.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. It is still the Esplash Top 10 Countdown. And yeah, we checked out our number 9 video. That was Bop Daddy. But then I kept saying customs. In my head, I thought I was saying immigration service. So please, I'm saying immigration officers. So I beg, please.
You gotta get it right.
Please, don't come here. Thank you.
All right, guys. Now let's talk about our number 8 song. Yes, our number 8 dropping, to the number 8 spot this week is Fireboy DML with a song titled Vibration. Absolute jam, of course. We talk so much about it. But so I was going through Fireboy's Instagram page, and I noticed, I'd been noticing for a while, but I was really paying attention, and I noticed that he doesn't post like as often. Say maybe he would do, there'll be a period where he would do like 2 days here, 2 days here, and then maybe he could go like a week, or it could go like a week and some. And I'm just wondering, is it by force, basically, to have that much like active participation on social media as an artist?
I don't think so, because if you are to compare Wizkid and Davido, for example, we saw the guy that did, when God created Davido, when God created, Wizkid. Posting on social media for Wizkid was like 1 teaspoon. And then posting
in basket, in sieve.
In sieve again. And then posting on social media for Davido was like bucket. So I think that, right now, I know that it's a time for him to just reflect. He's just been like, look, I just want to disconnect for a bit. Let me just chill. This is the time. Most people are not taking this thing lightly. And I always tell people, you want to learn one skill or the other, you want to do this, you want to do that. But if you're unable to, it's fine. Don't put yourself under pressure. And I think that good jams will be coming out of this too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that an exclusive from Fireboy's camp?
Well, fingers crossed. We'll let you... We'll keep you guys posted, fingers crossed.
Is that an exclusive?
But we're expecting that too.
Is that an exclusive?
No, it's not.
All right. Guys, let's go check out our number 8 song, Fireboy DML with Vibration. Be back.
Hey, Fireboy right there with the Vibration at the number 8 spot on the Esplash Top 10 Countdown. Retaining the same spot as last week is Rema featuring Russian with Bima. This video, interestingly, in 2 months has like over 4 million views, 4.3 or 4.8 million views. And the interesting thing about it is recently Drake was bumping to Do maybe as well. We talked about how Rihanna was vibing to it last week and how Rema never posted it. Rema doesn't post as well.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Jazzy posted the Rihanna thing like, we're a step closer because he wants to marry Rihanna.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, Drake on Insta Live revealed that, okay, he's going to be doing a song with Rema and also was vibing to Do Maybe. And I'm like, that's something good you should post on your page. Still, Rema didn't post. Rema didn't say nothing. Okay, but Isha telling us Bima. So Russia, Rema featuring Russia, Bima. Let's be beaming. Thank you. Number 7.
You're a mess. I can't.
I want to impress your body. I want to impress your body. I want to impress. That's what it's telling Russia.
Wow. All right. Well, that was our number 7 song. Yes, Rema featuring Russian Bima, and we're so excited about the feature with Drake. We can't wait for that one.
Wait.
All right, let's talk about our number 6 song. Yes, moving up to number 6 this week is Burna Boy with his song Odogu. So, Burna Boy was on Diddy's Live. Yes, and I was... So, now here's the thing. We've seen Burna do interviews abroad, some with, Trevor Noah and them. And I like that it's hard when you are able to try to put on an accent when you're talking to people abroad. There's that temptation to do it. And the fact that he doesn't do that, like every time I've heard him do an international interview or that kind of thing, like he doesn't do it. And I think it's so nice, like staying authentic to that African giant thing. Also, he did that with the Diddy Live. And Diddy did the live with Tiwa. He's been doing lives like different artists. And so he did the Burna one and had the accent going, but also Diddy played, he was like, do you have my song? And so he played Killing Them, and he was giving them like that major leg work, and Diddy was trying to keep up, but he could not. But he was trying crying a bit, like it wasn't even bad at all, but it was just so nice to see. Look, I'm enjoying all the live positivity right now that we're getting, honestly, guys, and a break from all the negative energy that Burna has been receiving, I guess. So this was a positive one.
You just can't deal with someone being real as they can be.
Don't even get me started on that, because I don't agree. But let's go check out our number 6 song. Burna Boy is at number 6 with Odogu. Be back in a bit.
Be real, be authentic.
Hey. You know, so you know what's so funny is, so we're talking about Burna Boy, Odogu, and the live we did earlier, and how, you know, the part that I enjoyed was, most of it was positive, but you know that Burna still got some heck for that whole thing, because he talked about the government not providing, and then,
is it really
well, leave me alone.
It's a lie.
And people still came for him, that why are you reporting us to Didi? But most of it was positive, which was, you know, I just thought it was nice. It was nice.
Odogu, African giant, we love you.
Number
5 spot, yes. This is retaining the same spot as last week, and it's Yemi Alade and Angelique Kidjo with Shekere. Now, we talked about this yesterday, about how, you know, Sam Clef called out Simi and the rest of them, and Yemi Alade, and there was just something interesting about it, because Yemi Alade responded. You know, YC responded as well, but he was kind of subtle, and it was very, bro, I respect you, just stay there kind of thing, like very mature about it. I wouldn't say Yemi Alade was immature, but did you think that she probably shouldn't have responded, or should have responded the way YC did?
It's also interesting because it's hard to, maybe not hard, but it's not as easy to prove that it was directly at him, because she didn't tag him. She just put out, you know, her tweet. And, you know, and he took it to mean that she was addressing him. I like the way that she did it. Maybe, like, let's all catch ourselves if we're catching it. If it's for you, take it. If you think it's for you, like, we move. I'm not going to at anyone. Naturally, I probably don't even agree with agreeing to stuff like that. But I think sometimes you feel the need to respond because your name is at stake here. People are going to go on thinking that you're now proud. And so I need to say something. So I think that's where that feeling the need to respond comes from sometimes. But I like the way she did it. It was classy. Just out tweets. If you pick it, enjoy it.
If you don't pick it,
That's you.
All right, well, that's what queens do. Yeah, Yemi Alade, Mama Africa, and Angelique Kidjo on this one. Shekere still cashing out and still doing great stuff. We love you still. Yemi Alade number 5. Check it out. After this lockdown, I'm going to do a Mama Africa inspired photo shoot.
Do you know what? I actually wanted to know the first thing you would do after the lockdown. So now I know.
No, that's not the very first thing, but I'll do it.
Okay.
Very first thing. Ha!
No, don't worry. Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
We'll talk about it later. God bless. All right, guys. Let's talk about our number 4 song. Our number 4 this week is Mayokun, and he's still busting our heads with his song Gang, which he now has like 3 different remixes for. And
yeah, I love, by the way.
Yeah,
did you listen to them?
Yes, I did. I really like the Nigerian one, and of course he has the African one as well, and the gendered one. I like that he had Vector and MI on as well. But I also want to talk about his new song of Lagos, which is, like, if you go on his page, it is everywhere. Of Lagos. Do you like it?
Okay, of Lagos. See,
okay, so that's a yes.
Mayokun is a vibe. Don't tell me anything. I don't want to hear you. Mayokun is a vibe, from his Instagram videos to his songs. So now you can relate both things. Because before, when he did makeup of Lagos, you know, when he did Cheche, we were like, Cheche, we used to mama, all those things. But then he started to post a lot of his playful side, and now I can relate to it. So I'm just like, dude is a vibe.
Yeah, I like
Ariyiike of Lagos.
Okay,
of Lagos.
Your own did not work.
Yes,
all right, let's go check out the number 4 song. It's Gang. Yeah, Mayokun. Let's go.
Ankara Valenciaga Gang. And then Adekule go, Daddy why? It's gonna be a daddy song. Do care. So apparently it's Aduke, but you know when the baby is in do care.
Oh, right, okay.
So I don't know, Sha, that's what that's my own interpretation, Sha. Daddy Adekule go featuring Case Daniel Jore. Daddy do care. Take it away, number 3.
Nobody said the childhood.
Daddy do care.
I like, as if there was a...
Daddy dudes.
Okay, like you don't even know what they're naming the child yet. Like, just chill.
But it's Duduke we know.
Right, guys, welcome back, okay? Let's talk about the song we have at number 2 this week. DJ Neptune featuring Joe Boy and Mr. Easy. Oh my gosh, absolute jam. Nobody. Now, I remember last year when, was it earlier this year? Fireboy's album, was it earlier this year? But anyway, when Fireboy started getting a lot of buzz last year, people started doing the comparison. Oh my gosh, is Joe Boy now going down? Is what's going on? And you know, I talked about how we don't need to compare, like just let people do their thing and be in their lanes. And I'm happy that Joeboy is doing just that. He has like 3 songs that are really, you know, buzzing right now, he's on 3 songs, should I say. There's his Call, and then there's of course the song we have at number 2, which is Nobody, and CK's remix for Love Quantity, which has him and Kwame Eugene. So like he's really in people's ears right now, and it's just amazing to see. So I don't know why you're making that face, because you're not the one they sang the song for, but what do I know? Guys, number 2, DJ Neptune, Joeboy, and Mr. Easy with Nobody.
Haters we hate.
Hey!
Please. Thanks.
The Yoruba woman face that you were making.
Hey, Mrs. Walaba.
Oh my goodness, that was our number 2 song, and oh my gosh,
such a jam.
We love it.
DJ Neptune,
who is married, and you need to behave.
Okay.
Yeah. What do we have at number 1, Ariyiike?
Okay. Number 1 spot. Yes, guys. Number 1 spot. So Foladele guessed earlier on Dumb When. No, you're wrong.
Okay.
We don't have Dumb When on the countdown at all.
Okay.
The number 1 song retaining the same spot as last week is Davido. Yes. With 1 Milli, guys. 1 Milli. At this time, I'm really dancing because, you know, Chioma's tested negative twice for COVID-19.
We're happy
I'm
for
excited
Chioma.
and we're happy for them.
Stuff. All right, guys, don't forget that we are still taking your music video requests, yes, in the form of selfies. So do a selfie video like this and let us know which song you would like to watch on the show. Tag at TVC Connect on your video with the hashtag
Esplash and TVC.
Yeah, baby, and you just might get your song played on our show. Alrighty, we'll leave you right now with our number 1 song from me, Foladele, and of course, Ariyiike with the dimples over there. We are signing out. Davido 1 Milli, let's go.
This one is slow.